so then in 2012, we said, we're just gonna have it all in one place, we had it in this room. Well, people complain about that, because if you live close to here, you like it. But if you lived in Baytown or Kingwood or somewhere else, you didn't like it much. Well, by law,
Obvious potential for conflict of interest. I'd like to know what criteria were used in selecting these delegates.
it's my recommendation, and anybody can nominate anybody they want to, and then it's up to the body. Who they want to accept. Ms. Simmons.
Yes, ma'am. I have a question. Is there any reason why we're not nominating from the body itself first?
We are.
Oh,
I
okay.
am in the body.
Okay, well, I don't know a lot of those people, so I didn't know if they were all here or
Well,
not answered.
this is what we would have to do. If two have dropped out and two wish to replace them, then we have filled our allotment, and can we just by acclamation
No.
accept
No.
them?
Object.
You can ask for more nominations from the floor.
I don't have to ask, but anybody can nominate. The nominations are open.
The meeting is next week, correct?
No, it's April 12th.
And 13.
And because of a work conflict, I'm not going to be able to attend on the 12th.
Is that,
On the 12th, yeah.
Who's that?
Mr. Vogel.
I nominate Alan Boone.
Mr. Kabor.
I nominate Brandon DeHoyos.
Mr. Jones.
Nominate Burton Kirby.
Mr. Bell.
I nominate Stephanie Zachary and Jeff Gale.
Ms. Finnegan.
I nominate William Finnegan and Don Cheeseman.
Mr. Wade.
I nominate Chris Fernandez.
I have to drop out due to work.
OS.
Who?
All right, I don't want to be put, Mr. Sherman.
Just a point of information, for everyone who is interested in going, familiar with where, what the costs associated with.
Where am I
I
nominating?
think so on there. I mean, the ones that I remember. But it is going to be in Temple, just so we say.
I don't know.
In Temple,
You can ask.
Texas. April, well, it's 11th, 12th, and 13th, but 11th is more socialized, not that that's not important.
William Finnegan.
But the real
I
business
don't
is
see
done
him
on the
or
12th, when we nominate statewide candidates. And then on the 13th, we do other party business such as work on our platform, or maybe our rules, or other types of things. But the nominations take place on the 13th. By state law, all our statewide candidates have to be, by state law, all of our candidates have to be nominated on the 12th. April 12th. Ms. Tiffany.
Yeah, the two people I nominated are not up there. Is there a reason for that?
Say it again.
William Finnegan and Don Cheeseman. We might need to redo the nominations, make sure everybody got on there.
Here.
So far.
All right, I'm going to, might be time to take a break, because we need to make sure we have the list right. We need to make sure that we have our delegates right, our voting delegate list right, who gets to vote on this. And then what we will do is we will have a secret written ballot. And we will have the names of everyone who's been nominated. And we will tell you how to designate which ones you want. But maybe we can talk about this right now. You can do this in more than one way. You can circle the names you do want, or you can strike out the names you don't want. Maybe you want to be belt and suspenders and do both.
Point of inquiry?
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you going to remove the ones who have already, who are here today saying that they cannot go?
Yes, we'll strike those out. Yes.
I'd like to nominate Rowena Wright.
Commissioner, I would like to understand what the criteria for nominating someone as do you have to be present to be nominated?
No, no, you don't have to be present to be nominated. No.
Do you have to be affiliated with volunteer?
Yes, you have to be affiliated. Well, all five of them. Yes. And there's a question possibly if you could affiliate later. I've seen this done. We did it in 2012. There were people nominated, not for our county, for all the villagers. But there are other counties who just nominate people that aren't here because they want to have a full house. And then the Credentials Committee in 2012 said, okay, but they have to affiliate before we can see the spec. So I would say you have to affiliate. It's just that the Harris County, we never really had to stretch that. Excuse me, can I have some? We need order. We need order. Mr. Deesall.
Will the alternates be a separate process?
Well, we can talk about that. It's a little mixed bag about alternates. I'm not confident that any alternates will be seated. I'm not opposed, if you want to designate alternates on the off chance that we do get, they do seat alternates. It's a complicated thing, and I can't, like I say, alternates, you just may not actually be able to be seated, even if there's a vacancy and you show up. Mr. Lamb.
Anyone who comes to the committee, whether they're a delegate or not, can attend and at least observe them.
Right, it's a public event. We hope for us
I
to
move
make
that
it.
we designate alternates so that in the event that there are people that are chosen and cannot show up or do not show up, if there is a possibility, we'll be able to see them.
Well, I'll be glad to take that position. I just don't know. If everybody understands that that's a possibility, that they'll go and just be a participant. Or maybe they'll just go with the honorific of alternate. Well, I don't want to foreclose this nomination, so I'm not going to declare nominations closed. But I am going to have a brief recess where you can get up or not while we get these facts, we get this list right, and we get our delegate right, our count right. But we'll hand out the number of delegates that we have delegates here, seated here today. And we are, Mr. Dale.
Would it be in order to credential people who are not able to attend precinct convention but want to come together?
Well, if they were attending the precinct convention, they're automatically here. If someone in their precinct signed them up and they're here, then they're here. So they're already credentialed. But you can't credential anyone outside that group of people.
Well,
Mr. Glass.
there were some people that weren't credentialed at the precinct convention, so that needed to be credentialed.
Yes, and they were. If someone signed them up and they were on our list, it was in italics, and if they came here and affiliated, then they became part of this delegation. Just anyone else. Well, I'm going to call like a 10-minute recess. So please don't go too far away. Hopefully we'll be back and be ready to go. We'll be at 2, James Bob Bedingfield. 3, Paul Bilton. 4, Whitney Bilton. 5, Jason Boyd. 6, Don Cheeseman. 7, Wayne Clark. 8, Jeff Dale. 9, Brenda DeHoyas. 10, Randall Dickey. 11, Anna Doodle. 12, Aaron Fields. 13, Aaron Booth. 14, T. Cookman. 15, William Goodman. 16, Gerald Fowler. 17, Brandon Glass. 18, Kathy Glass. 19, Tom Glass. 20, James Green. 21, Joanne Green. 22, Brett Hoggenbach. 23, Clayton Hunt. 24, Nora Hunt. 25, David Hudson. 26, Luis Matosi. 27, Nick Matosi. 28, Ashley Johnson. 29, Johnny Johnson. 30, Vern Kirby. 31, Helene Knowlton. 32, Phil Kurtz. 33, David Lambert. 34, Ken Louder. 35, Larry Monks. 36, Matt Osterhouse. 37, Vivian Pollard. 38, Josh Creed. 39, Rob Moore.